Race number 2 of this year's Aussie Racing Car Super Series. And Tressida will lead us down with Rugia. This is the best he's been all weekend long. In car number 8 to the inside of turn number 1.
And look who's running P4 here. Who's dealt themselves into this battle? Paul Morris. So things are going to get very, very exciting.
It's Anderson almost into the back of Skibberus. Uber Gang across the other side of that curb out of turn number 2. Now watch the slipstream. The drafting heading down the long back straight. Morris decides to go with Owen on the run down into turn number 3. With Ensby into turn number 3. This time looks like the Friday race, but he survives and gets it done. So the dude's on the charge now.
Ensby's just having a bit of a struggle here, isn't he? We saw him yesterday with really, really good opening lap pace, and doesn't look like he's got that same speed today. Likewise, at the start of this race, the guy who is fast is Rugia, but he's going to do it the hard way around there. I reckon Kel Tressida is going to have to be careful. You've got to give racing room. You cannot run somebody that's on the outside of the road like that, just out to the corner and run him off the road.
It's tough enough being in that position as it is without being assisted as Morris opens the door. They're 3 wide here, though. They're 3 wide because Heinrich's suddenly in this.
And you don't have to give Paul Morris much of an opportunity, and he will make absolute hay while the sun's shining here at Ipswich today. Look at this move. Rugia made a little mistake on the way in. We saw that car rear nervous, but he hasn't given up, hanging on the outside. This time, that mistake was Rugia's on his own. Morris didn't bump him. Huge amount of opposite lock from Morris on the inside. Still no contact with Rugia. Well, that one was probably a bit cheeky. Well, He's run him off the road.
We know the state of origin warfare in the rugby league is big up here, but now New South Wales versus Queensland in a different way. Heading down to turn number 3 as the field compresses in the closing stages of this race. This lets Kel Tressida get a bit of a margin, and Rugia will drop maybe another position. He's gone back in behind Joel Heinrich as we head down the back straight.
So Heinrich here, can he do anything with Rugia? Let's have a look at this replay. This is from earlier on. This is the contact with Anderson and Skibberus. Skibberus in the 68 Hertzmobile, very light contact, but it doesn't take a lot with these little cars. That was enough to put the left-hand wheels of Anderson's car just over the line, out in the gravel.
There's the answer.
That was not light contact. That was pretty heavy contact from Skibberus on Owen. Spun the Owen car around, and at what point here did that front fairing depart ways with the Hertz car? It looks like...
Oh, Chapman, how lucky was he?
Oh, there we go. So it's just caught the bottom edge of the front of that fairing as Skibberus was spinning around. So we've seen here, every time a car drops a wheel off the road, that those back edges get deeper and deeper. So that was probably a little bit ambitious there from Skibberus. There wasn't really an opportunity. Whoa!
Whoa. That was
that Anderson?
Yeah, through the dust cloud. Days of Thunder style.
Anderson very lucky not to make contact with Owen. That would have been huge contact. So we're on board with Anderson.
Wow.
Cold trickle style.
Exactly.
I'm going the high line.
Let's go for the smoke. Or in this case, the dust as the cabin fills up with the infield of Queensland Raceway. This happened about a lap or 2 ago. So Rugia off into the dirt, and that was the only invitation Paul Morris needed to move up into that spot. And it's on again now. Uber Gang, we just caught the tail end of this. And that's Kel Tressida.
That's Tressida.
Tressida was slowing, so that might back up your point from earlier in the race. I just saw the screen change above us to Paul Morris in the lead. So dramas for our former race leader, and he's plunging down the order, but there was contact at turn number 4.
And look who leads this race.
From 10th position to the lead. He's second behind Heinrich, so it's just been adjusted on our screens. Heinrich to the lead, down into turn number 1.
Sorry, we just had a little timing glitch there that had Morris at the top of the timing sheet, so we're all getting excited in here. We thought Morris had gone for P10, so we've just had a reset. It is showing Heinrich, and our vision that we're seeing is the same as everyone at home. Heinrich leads this race, but for how long? What can Morris do? Morris will know. He'll be in that car going, okay, I want to win. He's programmed to do that, isn't he? He's been doing it for a long time. Huge character. And this will be good for Heinrich. See if he can deal with the pressure. We've got 1 lap to go.
Heading down towards the final set of turns here. It's a broken gearbox we're hearing from the pits on Cressida. What a shame to car 75 as we watch Rugia with Kyle Ensby. Race winner yesterday, but Joel Heinrich has appeared from the dust, but the dude has one last shot here. We know yesterday's race was less than a tenth of a second. Watch the dude come late on the brakes here. Heinrich's awake up to it in a race that could never have been from the start. And the final turn, South Aussie Joel Heinrich is going to collect the win in race number 2 of the Aussie Racing Car Series here today. And Ubergang is going to be lucky to get to the line here in the background.
Yeah, a lot of smoke coming out of Ubergang's car. We saw him in the thick of it. Wow, how unlucky for Cal Tressa. He's actually going to finish this, so he's got a gearbox issue, but it looks like it might be jammed in a gear the way he's going, because he's ended up in